Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, got the wrong one up. All right. This is an all signs for what you need to know within the next 30 days. This is timeless, so whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates. Leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. Check Sun, Moon, Rising. You can check Venus if you'd like to. All right. Let's get started. Aries, in the next 30 days, what is it that you need to know? In the next 30 days, what is it that you need to know? Four of Pentacles, the Hierophant. There's something that you're going to be leveling up on. I feel like, shit, this could really be anything, to be honest with you. It's going to make you feel really good, though. You have Four of Pentacles, you got the Hierophant here, and you got the Queen of Wands. Of course, that's, fire sign right there. But it looks like you're putting a lot of action towards something that you hold near, dear, and true to yourself. This is something, it's like it could be a goal or of some sort that you haven't let go of. This could even be a relationship that you haven't let go of and you've stayed steady and strong in it. But either way it goes, I do feel like there is going to be some sort of level up here with that Hierophant that's there. The outcome is you feeling so like this makes you feel so complete, whatever this thing is, and complete within yourself. Okay. um Lots of confidence. I also feel like it's something that makes you feel like you're just content, you're content with yourself, but it makes you feel good. You'll feel very proud, whatever that thing is. All right, give me more for Aries. All right, you got the moon in the reverse and you have the Fool card in the reverse. There's something that's going to be exposed or shown to you that you may actually move cautiously after that. Give me more on that. Why? The Tower in the reverse, the Five of Wands. There may be something that comes up to the surface in one of your relationships, and in order for things to not for you to not rock the boat, I feel like you're going to try and avoid having any type of drama or confrontation because you don't want it to be a tower moment. But it is going to be challenging, I will say that. It's not going to be easy, whatever that is. You'll just move with more, not saying that you I'm not saying that you're not aware before I get to saying this, but you'll just move with much more awareness. You know, you have the Devil in the reverse and you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Something from the past that may have kind of sat with you. I feel like within these next 30 days, you're going to be able to conquer that. You're going to be able to get over that. Okay. Because whatever it is that you, like I said, I feel like this has been something that has kind of stuck with you for a while. You have that Seven of Pentacles that's there. Not saying that you wanted to put time and investment into whatever the devil energy was, but I do feel like it kind of sat with you. However, in the next 30 days, you put efforts towards removing it out of your life, and then finally you're rid of it. Six of Wands in the reverse, Page of Cups. Hold on, let me see what that is. Ten of Swords, Page of Wands. I feel like there may be someone that you're ignoring. They want your attention, but you don't want it. So you may be dealing with that in the next 30 days. Six of Wands here in the reverse with the Page of Cups. Like somebody's getting ignored. However, and y'all might be beefing, and that could be the reason why. But I do feel like all of that, as far as like the ignoring or somebody turning their back on you, or yeah, somebody turning their back on you, or you doing vice versa. I feel like that does come to an end and a new beginning. You guys get to have a new beginning. That Page of Wands. All right, let's move on to Taurus. So Taurus, what do you need to know in the next 30 days? Oh my gosh. It doesn't want to shuffle. There we go. What do you need to know in the next 30 days? If someone's being wishy-washy with you, it's because they're trying to be deceptive. They're trying to be slick. You have that Knight of Cups there in the reverse, followed by the Seven of Swords. There could be somebody that's kind of hot and cold, and you're not really sure what's going on. But you may have an inkling that they are trying to be slick. They're trying to be deceptive. Give me more into that. The Empress in the reverse, the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you may possibly need to leave them where they're at. This might be somebody that it is better to get to not hold on to that load than to deal with this person, because I feel like they could possibly bring burdens to you, or be burdensome. This is somebody who may not like to take responsibility for the things that they do, but they want to put it on you. All right, you got the High Priestess here. You got Queen of Pentacles. I feel like, okay, trust your gut when making financial decisions. And that could be anything. That could be investments. That could be, my gut is telling me I need to work overtime. I don't know, whatever. Or I don't need to buy that thing, or I feel good about buying this thing. It's whatever financial decisions that you're making, you need to trust your intuition. Is going to be on high alert on the moves that you need to make within the next 30 days. Oof. You got Two of Pentacles here, followed by the Nine. What I'm telling you, there's something here that you're gonna, I don't want to say hit big, but your decisions that you're making are going to lead you to abundance. So please trust your gut in this, okay? It's going to level out everything in your life as far as like money wise. Put you in a good position. Let's see. All right, Page of Wands in the reverse, the Moon in the reverse. I feel like something is exposed to you, or you find out some sort of information and you decide to no longer go down that path. For some reason, I feel like this is love related. Four of Pentacles, Two of Wands, King of Wands. What's that outcome? There's a situation, well, you know what? There's a situation here, and this could be you trying to decide if you want to go. I feel like this is almost like you deciding if you want to go and date or if you don't want to date. This might be for the singles. But I have Two of Wands here. You got the Four of Pentacles. You got the King of Wands. It's either you go out and you are proactive, or you hold back and you don't share yourself with anyone. So like you're stuck between a rock and a hard place as far as like what you should do. Ultimately, I kind of feel like you guys are going to date. I feel like you guys are going to broaden your horizons, or open your be open to different opportunities is what I feel. What else? Shit, come on, man. Okay, you got Chariot here, and you got the Three of Swords. Be prepared for some very, I don't know why I want to say aggressive healing. There's something that happens very quickly, and I guess that's why I say aggressive, because that Chariot is there and it's fast with progress, right? It's quick. There's something that you need to heal. It's something that is keeping you between a specific goal that you have in mind or something that you're wanting. I feel like you're going to fix that very quickly. Yeah. I see that outcome being the sun. Whatever it is that you're working towards, it speeds up and it brings you to happier days. So, kudos to you on that healing. All right, let's go on to Gemini. Gemini. What's going on for you? Hmm. Your perspective has changed on the situation and you're going to just go you're deciding to allow it to be a false start. The spark fizzled. Oh shit, this might have been past if this is the is this if this is past feelings or past a past situation, you actually might be changing your mind about the fizzle too. I feel like I don't want to say flip-flop, but I feel like you felt a certain way, you let it fizzle out, your mind might change. Now, this also might be somebody else that's doing this to you because maybe they started acting different and it fizzled out. Either way it goes, there's second chance energy to make it right. But you get that choice on whether or not you want to do that. You don't have to. You do not have to. Ah, okay. 10 of Wands in the reverse. You also have the 5 of Pentacles. Oh shit. Hold on. Oh. Initially felt like this was work related. Okay. Initially I felt like this was work related, but it doesn't necessarily have to be work related. This could be love related as well, but there's some sort of ending that's happening. Now, if this isn't happening directly to you, you might be hearing about this. This could be somebody else that is encountering this that is close to you. However, I feel like there's a possibility that if this is job related, somebody may get laid off. Somebody might get cut. Yeah. If it is not job related and this is love related, someone may no longer want to take on the responsibility of a relationship, and because of that they're cutting out the relationship and moving on. This could be you doing this to somebody else. Just take it as it resonates, as it actually resonates for your situation. And if it doesn't resonate for your situation, it ain't your story. But it does leave someone feeling pretty low because of the ending. So just to give you that little tidbit there. I know that sucked. What's this High Priestess here? You may hear about someone missing you and feeling like they're at a loss, but they're not doing shit about it. This could still be piggybacking off of that. But there's someone there that feels like they miss you or they feel like they lost you, but they're not doing anything. They're they're not reliable when it comes to action. I feel like this person is holding back. Three more for Gemini. You got Four of Pentacles here. You got Page of Wands. Okay. If this is some of you who may, because I mean, I'm gonna try to I'm gonna be as realistic as possible because shit happens, right? I mean, hell, I got laid off. It is happening right now. For those of you who do relate to the whole you unfortunately getting laid off, the message that I'm getting, okay, the message that I'm getting is if you are one of those people who did get laid off, make sure that you're holding on to whatever you possibly can financially. There is a new beginning that's happening. I don't feel like you're going to be like left out in the cold for a very long time, because keep in mind this is all in the same 30 days. You have the Sun card that's here. That's a fresh, new, happy beginning. And you got the Queen of Pentacles here as well, which is reflecting that stability financially. So just know that if you are one of the people that got laid off or lost your job, there's something else that's there. So you won't be down on your luck for long. All right. Cancer. My eye is twitching. Cancer. What's going on for you guys? What does Cancer need to know in the next 30? Page of Swords. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Ew. Why is this important to Cancer? Oh, you're going to make a decision to free yourself from some sneaky person that likes to try to... I feel like they're a user. I feel like this is someone who likes to like absorb your energy. They like to take on your energy. This is somebody that's like an energy vampire, and they watch you. It's somebody that has very yucky, deceptive energy. I do feel that the reason that's even coming up, and it's possible that you already know who this person is, you're going to make a decision to free yourself completely from them. So you're not stuck with them. You're not stuck being, having them lurking in your energy. You're going to do what you need to do to free yourself from that. Cut cords, whatever it is that you need to do. Yep, because look at that. Six of Cups in the reverse. You no longer feel whatever you used to feel for this person. Like your perspective on them has changed. So you're seeing them for who they are. All right, what else for Cancer in the next 30 days? You got Empress here. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Why that? I just heard like a phoenix from the ashes, I rise. So if some of you have felt like you lost everything, or maybe some of y'all did lose everything, it just feels like I no longer have this thing and I feel like I've lost it all. Like a phoenix, you rise. You have Empress status. So this is probably past energy. You're going to start to feel like yourself. You're going to start to feel better. You're going to start to rise up from the shit that you dealt with before and really step into your Empress energy. All right, you got Five of Cups here. You got Three of Pentacles. Maybe some of y'all really did feel like you lost something. I mean, that could be a relationship. That could be a job. That could be, I mean, hell, it could be anything. Whatever it is that you felt like you lost. It could be a family member. Maybe you're grieving a family member and you've been down on your luck because of that, like just sitting in it, which is understandable. But I feel like there is that loss that's there. Somebody is feeling that loss. Whoever it is, just know that you have support. There are people that want to support you. So they're coming towards you to help, support whatever you need. whatever you need to build, to help you build back up. I mean, look at it, because I think it's interesting because this is a person, they're building like a statue. It's literal, to build you back up. All right, what else? What else for Cancer? You have the Strength card here. See, I'm telling you, I don't know what it is that you guys have been dealing with. However, this is like Spirit is saying, listen, listen. We know where you were. You're not going to be there. You're going to see how strong you are. You have that Strength card there. Seven of Cups, I want to dig into that real quick. And because of that, you are reborn. What is going on, Cancer? Somebody's going to have to tell me in the comments on what you guys are going through. But there's a rebirth, and you're like, so many doors are opening up for you. So many avenues. You're reborn. You have a second shot, second chance. All right, 10 of Wands, the Hanged Man. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, what's the outcome of that? The World card. I feel like you're changing something up completely. Like that rebirth is like for real, for real. You have the World card here as the outcome, but what it is showing is that you've kind of been stuck in this energy, just kind of observing and not really doing anything about it, of where either others are putting responsibilities on you, or you're taking on, honestly, I feel like it's others are putting responsibilities that do not belong to you, because I have this 7 of Wands in the reverse, which is overstepping boundaries. I feel like whoever you've been dealing with in relation to overstepping your boundaries, I feel like you guys are like going through a revamp. You have this World card here, which is reflecting that new chapter, brand new, I'm turning over a brand new leaf is kind of what I'm feeling for you guys. So just know, if you guys have had those issues, that things will get better. All right, Leo. Ooh. Leo. Next 30 days. Okay. We got King of Cups in the reverse, and we have the 8 of Wands. What's the 8 of Wands? The Fool card. Leo, I feel like a detached energy here, where lots of things are coming at you and you're trying to detach from them. You're trying to be single from them. And it's like you just feel like you're in this very cautious energy on like making decisions, how you move, how you respond, with like messages coming in, people trying to get you to do stuff. It's quite interesting here, what's going on. Give me more on Leo next 30 days. You got Ace of Pentacles here. You got the Tower in the reverse. There's some sort of opportunity that's going to come in that will save the day. I don't know what it is, but something here that you can truly use and build upon. It's like one step to helping solidify the foundation, so that way you don't have a tower moment. What else? You have the High Priestess here, and you have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. There's someone, maybe you, okay, whether it's you or someone else, I feel like there's no longer a secret that's being held, or no longer that information is being kept. Somebody is going to say, like, either I am having a really hard time juggling. Maybe it's you saying, I am having a really hard time juggling. But there's someone here that feels very overwhelmed. I mean, the outcome of that. 2 of Swords, Chariot. Why? Page of Swords in the reverse. Page of Wands. This could be something that, whether it be you or the other person, has tried to ignore, but is starting to see that ignoring it is not going to get y'all anywhere. And so bringing it up actually is helping to redirect. So I guess that way that chaos, or that way that overwhelming feeling can you can subdue it. Give me more for Leo next 30 days. You got Queen of Wands here. You got 10 of Swords in the reverse. Someone still finds you very attractive. Someone is still like wanting you. I feel like whoever this is, the passion or the feelings have not changed. Okay. Even if the truth has been put out on the table, those feelings haven't changed. It's just something that you guys need to work on. All right, you got King of Pentacles here, and you got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like something in relation to your money is going to help you feel freer. There's some sort of I don't want to say like a chunk of money, but it's something in relation to, oh, okay, I have these material things and everything is looking good, and my stability, check, that's off the list. I'm putting forth a lot of effort towards whatever this thing is, probably work, but I feel freer. I'm no longer constricted. I mean, there's something here that is no longer standing in your way. For some reason, I feel like it has to do with money. So if it was like, oh, I can't do this thing or I can't do that thing because I don't have money, or I'm working towards something, like that clears up for you. I see a lot of financial stability, emotional stability too, not just financial, because I just got, my head is clear. So in the next 30 days, you'll be feeling better, regardless of the situation that was before. I feel like something is finally just going to, everything is going to level out, to be honest with you. All right, 9 of Cups in the reverse. 3 of Wands, 9 of Swords in the reverse. There also may be that you're needing to figure out. Okay, so I get a couple of things. One, you're depleted. And that's probably the whole little thing that's going on right here. You feel depleted. You might need time away from people, time away from responsibility, time away. But I do feel like that time away, or just like kind of taking it easy, I feel like that actually helps out significantly, and it takes away a lot of stress. So if you have been feeling that way and you know that you need downtime, this is your confirmation that says you need the fucking downtime. Take it. Because you're depleted. You can't give to other people if you don't have anything for yourself. All right, let's go on to Virgo. First of all, happy birthday, you guys. Hope this season for you guys is much better than last season. Leo was a toughie. Excuse me. All right, so Virgo, what's up for your next 30 days? Why that? So there's someone who misses you, and but you're over it. And I feel like this person just recently got out of a relationship, and now they're wanting to come towards you and extend emotions. You have the 4 of Wands here in the reverse, followed by that 4 of Pentacles there, which is reflecting letting go of whatever that foundational thing was that they were in. They are wanting to come back around to you. They have these feelings that they want to express to you. So you may actually be quite surprised that you even get like a text or something like that. I don't know why I just heard, hey, you, like somebody texting, hey, you, hey, stranger. It's something stupid like that. I feel like you're going to ignore it. I feel like you're over it. This was something from the past that really meant something to you and it went to shit. So when this person tries to come in, I feel like you're going to just ignore them because there is still some hurt feelings from whatever it was from the past. Possibly third party situation. Doesn't have to be. I'm just looking at that Three of Swords that's there. All right, you got Five of Swords, you got the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Somebody's trying to play games with you, but they're not getting they're not getting the response that they want from you. You don't give a shit. I feel like you're carrying a very nonchalant type of attitude towards this person, but they're trying to get a rise out of you. What's the outcome of that? Knight of Swords, Seven of Cups. Whose energy is that? Okay, Virgos. Theirs. Okay, just be careful. I guess that's why that shit's coming up. Be careful because I do feel like they may say something that could possibly cause a little bit of like, oh shit. And then you just kind of sitting in your thoughts, ruminating over what it is that they said. I feel like it puts you back into the spot that you were previously in with this person. Like they know how to get to you. And whatever they're doing now is working. So maybe before it wasn't working, but they kept on chipping away at you. Just watch out for people that are like that. They'll continue until they can finally get you. So, and this could be somebody at fucking work with that Eight of Pentacles. So just keep that in mind. If you were beefing with somebody at work and you were like, oh no, I don't care anymore, they'll find a way to get to you. So just make sure that you're on your P's and Q's about that. Okay, you got the Queen of Wands in the reverse, and you have, yes, I'm telling you, this is someone who pretends to be one way, but they're really all about that fucking drama. Queen of Wands in the reverse, Five of Wands. They mask. So they even kind of try to make it seem like you're the crazy one and they didn't do anything wrong. But it's really so that way they can get that drama started so people think that it's you. Just steer clear of that motherfucker. And I know you know who it is too. All right, anything else for Virgo? Next 30 days? I gotta tell my Virgo friend. All right, you got Four of Cups here, followed by the Two of Cups. Some of you may, if you have this offer, there may be a love offer that comes in, or there's somebody who may want to take it to the next level, take it to an actual relationship, but you may feel like you're not ready, like it's not the right time, and you're wanting to protect your peace. And I say that you're wanting to protect your peace because in the next, hold on, where's that card? There it is. Then the next card is the Nine of Cups, which is also another protecting my peace, feeling peace within myself by myself type of card. You may decide that you don't want to go that route, or this might be somebody that feels this way about you. Just take it as it resonates. You have the Sun card in the reverse. You got the Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is not right now, but later, because right now my boundaries are up. My guard is up. So this might be you, Virgo. But somebody is going to stop the other person from going to the next level of like actual commitment because they're kind of scared. They're kind of wanting to just, they don't want things to change right now. Not right now, but maybe later. All right, Libra. What's going on for you? Let's see. All right, you got Five of Cups in the reverse. You got the Two of Cups in the reverse. You're over it. There's either a disagreement, there could be a breakup, something of that nature, to where you are just kind of over it. You don't even want to deal with it anymore. Yeah, because your feelings are hurt. You feel betrayed. Your heart is hurting. It's a lot for you to carry. I feel like you've been carrying quite a bit. You have the 10 of Wands here, but it's time to release it. You have the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse. So there's something that you're just completely over. And I think in the next 30 days, you may be working towards trying to release. Even if it's just, you know, even if it's just the energy of it, I just feel like you're trying to release it. All right, what else for Libra? All right, you got 4 of Cups here. You got King of Pentacles. What's the King of Pentacles? Tower. 7 of Wands. Yeah, I just feel like this is kind of reiterating whatever I was just saying before. You got the 4 of Cups here, where it's like you're rejecting anything that comes your way. This could be with somebody that is an earth sign, doesn't have to be, but you have that King of Pentacles that's there, somebody that you may have been fully invested in, or maybe they were fully invested in you at one point. There was a tower moment, that guard went up. So it's just reiterating it about you wanting to protect your peace. Give me something else outside of this for Libra. Give me something else outside of this for Libra. All right, you got 9 of Cups that's here, and you got the 6 of Swords. I feel like you are going to do quite a bit of taking, I don't know why I wanted to say taking care of business, but taking care of business within yourself, like really working towards your own happiness, like feeling proud of yourself, feeling proud of your achievements, your accomplishments. I feel like you're going to go inward. You're going to be more so about like yourself. And this is going to help you get onto calmer waters. And I feel like those like calmer waters within yourself, your emotions. So if you have like a hobby or something of that nature, and I feel like I want to say hobby because this looks like a hobby of his. Pour into that, pour into yourself, because it is going to get you into a better state of mind, both mentally and emotionally, with doing that. Okay. All right. What else for Libra? All right. You got, listen, your shit keeps reiterating the same stuff. Yeah. Keep to yourself, pour into yourself. There's going to be people that try to figure out what you're doing because people are fucking nosy. You got 10:10 on the clock right now. People are so nosy. So you do have people that are going to try to figure out what you're doing. Keep to yourself. It's just 30 days. You can do a lot. You can do a huge transformation in 30 days just by keeping to your damn self and not allowing people and their opinions inside your head. All right, what else for Libra? All right, you got Page of Pentacles here. Ooh, and you got the 2 of Swords in the reverse, followed by the 8 of Cups. Or the 8 of Cups. Ah, the World card in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Okay. That person that you had drama with initially, they're going to try to come back around to you to create drama. I also feel like some of you may decide to, well, I feel like you may decide to talk to this person when they call, which almost kind of makes me want to say don't talk to this person when they call, but you know, you're going to do what you want to do. Communicating with them, you actually start to realize, you start to see the reason as to why you walked away. Because when they come back around, you know, they're coming around because they feel like they have unfinished business with you, but they're stuck in the same cycle. Eventually they're going to try to cause that drama that they were causing before. So that doesn't change. And it finally becomes very clear, not saying that it wasn't before, but it becomes abundantly clear that I don't need to talk to this person ever again. I can't talk to this person because they're not going to change. And this is a repetitive cycle that I need to get out of. So I feel like you're going to have a lot of epiphanies in relation to that situation. All right, let's go on to Scorpio. Come on now. Oh, something is not all is cracked up to be. It kind of feels like you put all your eggs in one basket, or you had high hopes and it didn't pan out. Yeah. This is either something or someone that you cared about, that you cared about. It was major to you. It was something big to you. You have the Empress in the reverse and the Knight of Cups. The one thing I love about this is that you don't close yourself off, though. It's kind of like you're saying, you know what, that sucks. However, I'm not going to close myself off, and because of it, you're able to invest in something else, or somebody else is able to invest in you. Now, I do see that false start, whoever that person is. I do see them wanting to come clean about something or feeling bad about something and wanting to come and talk to you about it. But I also see you being very guarded in relation to that. I feel like you're only going to something in relation to your boundaries. If you feel like that's going against your boundaries, communicating with them, you're not going to do it. Just I know you're going to hold to your boundaries. That's what I can tell you. What else for Scorpio? Yeah, the Fool card in the reverse and the Nine of Pentacles. It is going to put you kind of into a place of where you're kind of cautious now. Well, more so than you were before. You're not in victim mentality, but you are you are more cautious. Not just jumping straight into anything. You're going to stay pretty single from others when it comes to like, am I going to jump into another little situation? I don't think you will. At least not these next 30 days. You're going to stay pretty single. Hmm. When you start getting chatter in your mind, I need you to fall back onto your intuition. Fall back onto your guides, fall back onto your ancestors, spirit. They have all the answers for you. When you can't see clearly, they can guide you. It's a little side message. What else for Scorpio? You got Four of Wands here and the King of Swords. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Somebody is going to be very clear with you in relation to what they're wanting. With that Four of Wands, that makes me feel like they want to, it almost makes me feel like they want like some sort of union with you. And those three little bunnies make me think like a little bunny family. I just feel like there's somebody that wants to be very direct with what they want with you. They want some sort of foundation. And you might kind of go into hermit mode after hearing about this because it's like you need to think. The reason being is, once again, like I said, not jumping into stuff, kind of, kind of being cautious about the next thing. You have the Knight of Wands here. You got the Strength card here in the reverse. So it just makes me feel like there may be a little bit of fear in moving things along. because there's somebody who wants to move things along with you. Maybe you're not ready. You might not be ready, and that's okay. They are rushing you. That's why you're hesitating, because they're rushing you. They don't want to be patient. They're wanting to start something off right now. And Scorpio's like, man, you're doing too much. Yep, death card in the reverse. Judgment. I hope this isn't the person, like somebody from before, because this makes me feel like somebody wants a second chance with you, but they haven't changed. So, all right, that's what I got. Let's go on to Sag. All right, Sagittarius. What is going on for you? What's going on for you the next 30 days? Oh, that one flipped right on out. Four of Cups. Drinking your tea and minding your business. Sorry. Drinking your tea, minding your business, staying to yourself. Like, you're not standoffish. I don't think that's what it is. I just feel like you're kind of in this moment of you just want to kind of be on your own. You're returning to self. Yeah, you got the Six of Swords here. You got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. What's the Seven of Swords in reverse about? The Sun in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, you're moving on, but somebody's sitting here living in some doubt, possibly guilt, regret about not building with you. I feel like somebody's pretty sad. Give me more. All right, you got Page of Cups here. You got the Chariot. What's the Page of Cups? Priestess. Pisces. What's the Chariot? Oh. Some of y'all might end up in a relationship unexpectedly. I have High Priestess and I have the Page of Cups. Like, I feel like this person, whoever they are, they're a pleasant surprise, but it also feels like you are connected to them spiritually. It also feels like, what's weird is I just heard I knew they were coming. You got Chariot and you have the Two of Cups. I feel like this will end up like going into a relationship very quickly. All right. What else for Sag? All right. Queen of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. What's the Queen of Swords about? Six of Cups. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Huh. You might have to cut out somebody from the past, like somebody that you've known for a while, because they're not giving effort. Now, this does not necessarily have to be love related for some reason. I don't know why. I feel like this is work related. Like, you may have to cut out a colleague or like stop dealing with someone because they're giving minimal to nothing effort, because they feel like they can just kind of skate off of the fact that you guys have known each other for a long time, which fucking sucks, because I feel like they're not doing anything. You have the Hanged Man here. They're observing you while you are the one who is taking care of business. You're the one that's doing everything. You may have to cut somebody loose. Now, if that's not a colleague, it could be a friend. It could be a lover, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It's just somebody that I feel like is riding your coattails because you're abundant and they're not. Ten of Pentacles. What the fuck did I tell you? Lovers in the reverse. I'm telling you, this kind of is reiterating it again. There's someone who likes to kind of sit in haze, indecision, doesn't make decisions. You are someone who achieves things. They view you as having it all. There could be others that view you as having it all. And because of that, they feel like they don't have to do shit. So, yeah, I feel like there's somebody that you're going to have to let go of, or you're going to have to address the bullshit and make them cut it out if you're not completely just cutting them off. But in some way, shape, or form, the bullshit has to be cut out completely. You got the Strength card here, and you got the Nine of Swords. And I feel like you holding back saying what you need to say is stressing you the fuck out. I'd be very careful with telling y'all to say something. In this case, say something. All right, Capricorn, what's going on with you guys for the next 30 days? What's going on? All right, you got Page of Wands here, and you got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Huh. What is... Okay. Hold on. Somebody's coming back around to you. I feel like before there may have been there was something that was keeping this relationship from being able to, I gotta move this because the dang sun. It was something that was keeping you guys kind of like held down. Whoever this person is, they have freed up that energy. They are trying to come back around to you. You may even hear from this person. And I feel like they're moving very fast because what they're wanting is a new start together, though. They want a fresh new start together. Okay. So you may be hearing from somebody from the past. They've put those responsibilities down, or they've gotten rid of whatever the extra baggage is, and they're wanting to come back to you. Okay, you got Five of Pentacles here. You got Six of Pentacles. If some of you were dealing with like money issues, I feel like that gets resolved in the next 30 days. Even if you didn't have like issues, but you needed something, I feel like that either, if it's not money, it's support in some way, shape, or form. It could be monetary, it could be actual physical, it could be mental, whatever. But I feel like if you felt left out in the cold in some way, shape, or form, you were having that support is coming in for you. All right. What else for Capricorn? All right, you got Five of Cups in the reverse. You got the Tower. Something that used to get to you does not get to you anymore. You're healed. Well, I'm not. Let me stop. I almost said something and I was going to regret it. You have overcome this Tower moment. It does not affect you in the way that it used to. Okay. I wanted to yell out, I've been delivered. I don't know. All right, what else? Four Swords, Six of Wands. Ooh. Okay. What is this about? Oh my gosh. Okay. You need rest. It feels like everybody's pulling at you. Help me, help me. And they're giving you a lot of attention and feeling like you're Superwoman or Superman. And you honestly just need a break. You just need a rest. You need to kind of like get all of that shit off of your mind because everybody's depending on you. If you felt like, oh, I need to schedule some PTO or I need to do this, is your this is reconfirming that you need to chill for a second. Find a way to And you know what? I think that's interesting because that came right after the whole support. So there may be like family members that need to support you. Maybe your kids are like driving you nuts. And you love them, but you also need a break, and you don't get breaks very often. I just feel like there's some kind of support that is coming in that's going to help you with being able to take those breaks. Okay. All right. What else? All right. You got King of Wands here. You got the Wheel of Fortune. What's that Wheel of Fortune in regards to? The Three of Wands. The Hermit. Something that you have been working on quietly on your own is your luck is like, it's finally happening for you. Okay. And you need it because this has probably been stressing you the fuck out. But you have the Three of Wands here and you have the Hermit. So you've been trying to be very meticulous with your planning, and you've been trying to get everything, just the way that it needs to be. You've been putting a lot of effort into this. Like you've been doing, and because of that, your luck is about to turn in your favor. Okay, this is a completely new cycle. It's a positive new cycle. Okay, you've earned it. All right, King of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said kind of before, you've been really working your ass off to mastery, so much so that you may notice in the next 30 days that emotional stuff you're kind of detached from. Okay, so all right, that is what I got for Cap. Let's go on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. What do you need to know in the next 30 days, or for the next 30 days? What do you need to know? All right, you got Three of Wands here, and you got the Ace of Cups. Some of you may need to plan time away or plan time to yourself to fill up your cup. You may be feeling a bit depleted, and it's time to fill it up. Give me more. All right, you got the Fool card in the reverse, and you got the Justice card. About what? I feel like you're kind of hesitant on taking action in relation to doing things for yourself, even if it's to balance you out, because like I said, I feel that depletion. You're needing to take some things off of your plate so that way you're not so stressed out and so guarded. You're hesitant on it, but it's the right thing to do. Maybe you're worried about letting others down. You'll let them down more if you don't got shit to give them, you know? And not saying like, oh, they take from me, but like, if you're not filling up yourself and someone's trying to fill you up while also filling themselves up, and they have expectations, it's a bit difficult. If you have nothing, then that's what I'm saying. Like you need to make sure that you're good too. That could even be like given to your kids, you don't want to and you may not want to disappoint, but this might be something that you need to do for a little bit. All right, give me more. I hope that made sense. I was trying. All right, Page of Swords in the reverse. You have the Devil in the reverse. I feel like whatever it is that is like weighing you down, it could even be like codependency, whatever it is. Once you no longer are holding on to it internally and you get it off of your chest, it no longer has power over you. That's the beauty of that. Because then at that point, you have given it a name, and now you can start to heal. You can heal said thing. But you got to get it out of you so that it doesn't have control over you. What else? All right, you got High Priestess here. You got Knight of Cups. There's somebody that you feel very connected to spiritually. I think both of you. I feel like both of you do. This is somebody that you have feelings for. They got feelings for you too. Why is that important? Five of Swords, Chariot, Page of Wands. Things might be a little difficult right now, or maybe you're fighting with yourself internally, like mentally. But you're the Five of Swords here. There's something that you feel like is complicated. I do feel like you guys will get past it, whatever this complication is. I mean, the complication could literally be that you're fucking depleted. But I have the Chariot here and I have the Page of Wands, which is reflecting that you guys will be able to progress in a new way, in a different direction than what maybe you guys were going in before. You got Two of Wands here. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups. You feel like you're caught between a rock and a hard place. I'm telling you, this is about fucking feeling like you're depleted. What is going on? Take that time for yourself, Aquarius. Ten of Pentacles feels like I don't have anything. I don't have anything to give. Even though I feel these feelings for this person, I still don't have anything to give. And so you feel stuck. Outcome of this. Death card in reverse. Seven of Swords. Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to take that time for yourself. You got the Four of Cups that's here, which is basically you protecting your peace, not being able to really take on things at this time. Because if you stay in the way that you are, you're gonna regret it because it's gonna be continuous, like it's almost like tiptoeing around, not necessarily deception, but it's like maybe things are just not said between the two of you, but resentment and feelings are there. So just make sure that you are taking that time out for yourself. Take care of yourself so that way the people that you want to take care of, Aquarius, you can, because you are taking care of yourself. All right, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? What's going on for you? All right, Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? Ten of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. Ooh. There may be an ending that's coming that's going to leave you single. Knight of Pentacles, Lovers in the reverse. Justice in the reverse. It looks like whatever this situation was, it kind of crept up on you. Everything is just kind of out of balance and stuck. However, I feel like you're going to do some soul searching, I feel like you're going to find out a lot of things by yourself and balance out by yourself. You have this Two of Pentacles that's here. You start to finally feel like you can handle things, like you have a handle over your emotions, your life. Page of Pentacles followed by the Four of Wands. And I just saw, dang, where did it go? Dang it. it popped out and then I popped it back in. But you had the Judgment card here. So maybe this is saying that it's not the ending forever, but just an ending right now. You do some soul searching, and then what's this Page of Pentacles? Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's transformation. So within these next 30 days, and maybe this has already been happening now, like you go through a huge transformation. Okay. Once you do, it just feels like everything falls back into place. Your foundation is stronger with that Four of Wands that's there. You are able to, well, I feel like it's a new cycle that's starting right there. And I also feel like you learn a lot about yourself with the Page of Pentacles. Within that time period of you kind of just going on your little solo mission. What else? What's going on with that Five of Wands? There's someone that, okay. There's also someone who tries to come in and create drama. I feel like this person is aware of either how you feel about them or just aware of, well, really, I think it's aware of how you feel about them, because they feel like they can easily kind of manipulate and create drama for you. So just steer clear of that person, of course. What else do you need to know in the next 30 days? What is, why? My gosh, be cautious. Be cautious, because there's somebody who misses you. You have the Five of Cups that's here, but the way that they come across, the energy is very over. Yeah, you're gonna need to be okay. You're gonna need to like practice patience with whoever this person is. The way that they come across is very like emotionally imbalanced. Like they're kind of overly emotional, but they feel bad. They want to come towards you. They may want to apologize for something. However, you're cautious. You're cautious of just like allowing them back in and agreeing with whatever it is that they're saying. I feel like you're very cautious on getting back with that person. Now, if this is a friend, just apply it. Just apply it. Just apply it. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. This person has overstepped boundaries and you feel disappointed. Damn. Yeah, they handled things immature. They handled things immaturely because of their ego, and they feel bad about it, but now you're going to feel cautious on how you should move forward dealing with them, because I feel like you don't want any more trouble. And so your emotions in itself may be wishy-washy because of it. Alrighty, that is what I got for everybody today. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And until next time, you guys take care.